Good morning, fellow peeps and folks. I'm Allie, and today we are watching Overlord, Season 2, Episode 6. Technically, I had planned to do a long recording session. Well, not a long one, but like 4 episodes at least. Then I found out that a few of my files are either corrupt or I just can't open them. I have to deal with that a little bit, but at least I have episodes 6 and 7, so that's what I'm going to record today. I'm a little peeved about having to deal with that, but honestly I'm not too mad about it because the last few episodes of Overlord were a drag. And that's the problem. I'm not too hyped about it right now. I'm actually just recording it because I have to. And I feel bad about it because this is a good anime. Just the arc was bad. So I'm like, I should be more hyped about it. But I'm not. I hope it'll get better. And I hope there's not too much of a cliffhanger after episode 7. Because, I don't know when I will get the files. I hope at the latest 2 weeks, because then I'll gotta record more. But yeah, we'll see. Last time we ended off the lizard arc, and I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm gonna leave it behind now. And I'm curious what will happen next, and I hope that we see more of our actual characters this time. So yeah, let's just go. Alright, Overlord, Season 2, Episode 6. And my chair is cracking. Well, I guess we're just gonna start. We're starting with a chandelier. Is it one we know, or is it somewhere else and we're getting a glimpse of other people? We'll see. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright. This looks like a hotel of some sort. Is that like this? It doesn't look like a tavern because there's Magician's Guild. Okay. Usual list of what? So he's kind of looking something up, I guess. Getting some intel. Floating board. We used a thing like that in our D&D campaign, in one of them. We transported basically children who are unconscious. Alright. It's weird to actually see people give like a set number of coins. Alright. So you don't actually have like a plan, you're just going around the city hoping something will happen? I mean, he's got a spell scroll. I don't know what he's got it for, but You really don't do any work by yourself, do you? Even using your shadow demons to open a sack. Yep. She's dead. Welp. Alright, that was an interesting start. Not much info why he does stuff like this, though. So, maybe we'll find out. Alright, we're gonna have those people at some point, and them. Mm-hmm. Alright, we have those two fighting each other, so that might happen. We did have a focus on Sebas, because, you know. And still, this fight. I mean, last time we had the fight of Shaltir against him. Which is interesting that we have such a thing again. But I have a feeling if that happens again, it won't be because of control. We'll see. Just ignoring him. He's a little bit stronger than you, I think. Employees. Do you treat your employees like this? You shouldn't. Ah, so she's not actually dead. I thought she was like animated dead. Wow. Wow. That's cold. Alright. That's interesting. Well, yeah, you don't have to agree right now. We don't care. It's a blonde girl, and we've had a few blonde girls in the intro. So it might be one of the ones in the intro if she's actually healed up. I don't know. Maybe. Alright. You gotta do what is programmed. Pay them off. Or something. But platinum is actually... You know, that's a lot of money at your feet right now. Yeah, probably not. We won't do that now. Effective use. Wow. Yeah, can you just do it? I mean, you were not doing anything at the moment anyway, right? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's what you're made to do. A curse, wow. That's interesting because we now have, like, again, someone questioning the way they're made, basically. Ouch. Ouch. Just do it. You are literally called solution, so you might be the solution. Yeah, just care for her, maybe? Wow. He's just, nope. We don't need to tell him. It's not like he's our overlord or anything. Well, that looks iffy. Can you, like, not have that sadistic grin? Thank you. She looks much better now, though. She's probably mentally done. The state of her, like those bruises and all that, must have been awful. Wow. She's tasting food again. Good food, probably, for, like, the first time in forever. She's starting to speak. At least a little bit. One step at a time. Poor girl. Because the world is an asshole. And it's full of assholes. Just knowing that there are actual people out there that have to endure such things. Gosh, it makes me sick. The problem is you never hear about it. It's always hidden. It's in secret. And finding out about that just... You can. Girl, you can. Even though he's questioning why he's doing it, he's still doing it, so... That's what they're there for. All right. She's probably got nowhere to go. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea. Yeah. It's weird because like in the subtitles she was called Tuara, and they said it with tsu because that's how they do it in Japanese. And I don't know how to call her now. He's gonna deal with it? Yep. Can you or can you not? Okay. Oh, you. It's been a while. But yeah, he's still alive and he's in the intro. So, are we gonna revisit him now? Wow. Yeah, he was just bested. Nightmare? Alright, so what you've been doing all this time? Just... Okay, you don't even know where you are. That guy too. And yet still... Yep. He was bested. That's the thing, that's this question. It's not just ogres and giants. Nope. He fought against something that extreme. And that was just, one of them. Well, damn. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna let you die. He's just too nice of a person. When we met him first, he was also, like, way too nice. Alright. That looks like a dagger of life stealing. Alright. So we're getting a lot of people from the intro that we haven't seen before. So they're like rogues. Alright. Wow, just setting it on fire. Wow, just set the fields on fire. Hoping the people can get away. Ouch. So they're basically just trying to... Wow. They're just trying to stop the drugs. Who's who? There she is. So we're getting a lot on this 8 fingers kind of thing. And I guess this is gonna be it. Oh, so she's in charge of the drugs. Why is she giving me Senora vibes? I don't even know. So they already know who's targeting them. And that's the one guy that was in front. So he's one of those. And they're... Slave trade, okay. So they all have kind of their thing. Of course not, of course not. So he's like with the Force. They do remind me a bit of the 11 Harbingers in Genshin Impact. Well, not exactly like every one of them in like a single, but you know, just the lot of them together. And the woman kind of reminded me of Senora. So, are you the Golden Princess, or... Because Golden Princess, that, well, one of the blonde girls, I guess. But we've got quite a bit of the characters, at least. So we still haven't seen Ainz, though, which is irking me a bit. Like, he's supposed to be the main character, right? He hasn't had anything to do this whole season. But yeah, So yeah, that was Overlord, episode 6 of season 2. I actually haven't looked up the title, which I usually do. Usually. Not today, I guess. Episodes. Let us see. It's called Those Who Pick Up, Those Who Are Picked Up. I mean, it makes sense. It's not a very melodious and metaphorical title. It's just, it is like that. I mean, it has an what's the name of this again? An anaphor. But yeah, the next one is called Blue Roses, which sounds different and interesting. But yeah, this episode, I don't know, I do like it more already than the arc before, because there are many different characters that are in focus. So even if, like, one of the parts of the story doesn't really then the others can still, pick it up. So we had the whole Sebas finding this girl, Tuara or Tsuara, with the tsu instead of the tu. I don't know how to call her, and I can't just call her the girl with the name with T or something, because we have a Tia and a Tina now, the twins we've had later. Well, damn, a lot of blonde girls. They just never end, do they? But yeah, it all kind of goes back to this one thing with those 8 fingers kind of thing. So we have Sebas getting the girl, who apparently is part of this whole slave trade business that this one guy has. Then we've had a little scene with Gazef Stradanov and this Brain guy. I don't know. His name is Brain. Because he feels weak, but, he's not about to be let out to die just like that. Yeah, and then we have this group of girls who seem to be just intent on ending this whole drug business, which, why not? Which the one woman is in charge of. So, technically we have those, we have those 3 with the 8 fingers. We have 3 that are distinct designs. The others were just people in hoodies. In hoods, not in hoodies, but you know what I mean. So we have those 3 designs, and they seem to all be kind of, connected to one another. We have seen Sebas fighting the guy who seems to be like the one in charge of the armed forces and stuff of their organization. So those 2 are gonna fight at some point. And yeah, I haven't... Yeah, I have seen the names that were said to, like, the whole blonde girl group there, but I haven't really retained any of them except for Tia and Tina. But we've got a few interesting ones. Kind of like... Yeah. It's like in RWBY with the Happy Huntresses. Just have all of them be women of different specializations and, you know, different kinds, just working together to do some good. And I mean, I can get behind that. I'm okay with that. Well, it depends on how their story is gonna go on. But yeah, like I said, a little bit iffy about Ainz not being there again. I hope we see him soon. I don't know. I don't know how that will be. Because, you know, if you decide on having a main character, then let him be the main character. If you don't want to have a main character, then just don't make it seem like it is. Because, like, for the whole first season, Ainz was the main character. It was just there because he's done many of the major decisions and he was a lot in the focus, even though we've seen many other characters too. And I'm not saying that I need him to be there and just, you know, Deus Ex Machina everything. I just want him to be there to, you know, be a part of the story, at least in some capacity. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Next time we have the Blue Roses. And yeah, on this note, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!